On Alan Wake. Something I only know as the Dark Presence held my wife captive and used her to make me write a horror story that came true.
I'll bring her back.
Some part of me had been aware enough to write my escape into the story.
Alan?
I saved Alice, then wrote a better ending for the story. But not without a price. I was trapped somewhere in the dark place, a strange zone somewhere beyond our world.
It's not a lake. It's an ocean.
After the completion of any difficult undertaking, there are mixed emotions. Accomplishment and relief. Sadness, depression. For a while, everything was about the work. Like an illness, it consumed you, changed you. You locked yourself away from the world to do it, and now you need to recover. Learn to live without it. Find a way to crack open the door and let the light back in. I knew this place. It was familiar, but wrong somehow.
Welcome to the...
Everything had a surreal, dreamlike quality.
I can't believe it.
I had a disturbing feeling of déjà vu. I had no idea why I was here or where I had been before this moment. But something was waiting for me at the back of the diner.
Try the coffee. Just don't blame me when you fall in love, because it'll break your heart when you have to leave.
Here is no longer
I couldn't leave.
Nothing
The
but
eerie
black
feeling
coffee
of being
under a
carried
thin layer
along in a
of skin.
nightmare grew stronger.
Welcome to Alan Wake DLC
Are you staying long?
1.
I can't believe it. I'm having
The
a
Signal.
conversation with...
This is probably my favorite
Are you
part
on
of
your
the
own,
entire
or
game.
is your wife
This
with you? I can show you
DLC
the town if you
specifically.
want. I get off work at 6.
Do me a favor, Sonny. I could really use a tune right now. Number 6 in the jukebox. I'd do it myself, but both of my legs have gone to sleep. Bad circulation. Yeah.
Are you serious? Again? You disgust me. Call yourself a rocker. Unbelievable.
Now that's what I'm talking about. Yes.
This is it. I've died and gone to hell.
Don't go in there, young man. You can hurt yourself in the dark.
Dark as hell back here.
Alan, listen to me. Go no deeper.
What?
Focus. You're losing yourself. I will try to help the best I can, but it's up to you. Find a better point of contact.
What do you mean?
I cannot hear you. Please, you're the one making all this happen. Concentrate. This is what's happening.
Nightmares. Too deep. Can't take the pressure. It's too much.
Suddenly, Wake found himself face to face with himself. At the sight of myself, the dream suddenly became lucid. The dark place. That's where I was.
You will need weapons. It's not the light itself, but what it represents. You will need it. This is not a gun.
Oh yeah,
It is a
God's
tool in
glove
the logical
compartment
process of
revolver.
elimination. Be careful. I will try to find a better point of contact.
I didn't understand Zane's message, and knowing where I was didn't fix anything. Something had gone wrong after I had finished departure. What the hell was that?
The diner had become deserted. Then the door was smashed off his hinges and Wake had to fight for his life.
This game's DLC, this one specifically, more than the second one, it ties really well into that whole mental health thing I bring up a lot when I play through this game. Just getting my ass kicked here. Oh, I'm doing it. Off to a great start. Not even a couple minutes in and I've died.
What the hell was that?
Gotta love it.
Young knight. The diner had become deserted. Then the door was smashed off his hinges and Wake had to fight for his life.
Get your lunchbox.
Oh my god, I cannot see.
What the hell was that?
I'm not cutting any of this, I'm keeping it. If I'm gonna be making mistakes, y'all are gonna see them.
Young knight. The diner had become deserted. Then the door was smashed off his hinges and Wake had to fight
It's a
for
matter
his
of
life.
principle, you know. Would you... I'm dodging and it's not procking like the iframes. Take
What the hell
3,
was that?
I think. Let's try this again.
Young knight. The diner had become deserted.
If I had like a
The door was
flare
smashed
or
off his hinges
something.
and Wake had to fight for his life.
Get your lunchbox.
It's the big guy too. The big guy's not helping. Oh my god. I swear to God.
Young knight. The diner had become deserted.
Let's try this again.
Smashed off his hinges and Wake had to fight for his
I know I can do this. I know that I can do this. I need to not die. At all. Seriously? Okay. We're doing good. What the- Oh my god. No. That was worse than it should have been. Okay. Off to a good start. And by good, I mean, dear God.
Zane! Wait for me!
The world had become twisted. These trees didn't.
only have one bullet left. Ah. Come on, game. One bullet, no batteries. 1 HP in a dream. I can just make it to the light. Or... Oh my god. I want to cut all this, I'm gonna be honest. Like, the fact that I've already died like 5 frickin' times is annoying.
The world
But
had become twisted.
it's a matter of
Histories didn't
principle,
belong here.
and if I don't keep the mistakes in, it will legitimately bother me. As silly as that probably sounds to someone else. But I have to admit, I would really like if the game actually dodged when I hit the dodge button. Come on. Jesus. Light. This is kicking my ass more than I think it did the first time I played. I'm not that rusty, I swear. I did just beat the game the other day. Why am I struggling so much? Oh well. Gotta keep pushing on. I'm making a point here. This is making a point about something.
I knew it was my writing, but the words were jumbled dreamlike fragments. Reloading frantically. The rounds just a stone's throw away from the tent. The bed looked inviting, but it was just the radio. Had to go on. She was startled by the phone. The GPS system was working. I hadn't expected that. Hello?
I'm trying to reach you. Can you hear me? Can you hear me now?
Yes.
Listen, I can help you, but you're drifting deeper. I can't reach you. You must come to me. I can't maintain the connection. Use the words. Follow the signal.
It made no sense for the GPS system to work. I doubted any satellite was in range here. These were alien skies, but it was guiding me towards something. Towards Zane?
So again, matter of principle. So, a little bit of insight to me, I guess, while we're watching Eve struggle with basic gameplay interactions, and I just took damage. A little bit of insight to the way my brain works. So, when I say it's a matter of principle, let me elaborate there. Perseverance is important to me. As dumb and as needless as it might be in certain circumstances, it is. If I were to cut my mistakes, I feel like I would be presenting a false version of me. A falsely. What's the word I'm looking for here? A falsely presented,
Something had shifted again.
poorly represented
Dark Place
version
was
of
playing tricks on me.
my way of
It
doing
wouldn't stay
things.
still.
The town itself turned against Wake. Cars flew toward him. They cracked bone and crushed muscle. It oozed hate. It wanted to bury him.
And given this is a game and a DLC focused primarily on mental health and the problems of it, I feel like it's fitting to bring it up here. So, again, I'm the longer you're on my channel, the more you'll be aware of how open I am about my own mental shortcomings. I make no secret of it. I feel like making a secret of it, regardless of what impression that makes you have of me, is to deny it would be to pretend like there's nothing there, right? And with the way my brain works, I can't do that. Come on, come on, come on, come on, come on, come on, come on. Oh shit. Oh shit. So if I get rid of all my mistakes, and I get rid of all the times I died, and all the messing up, and all of the minor but annoying things, I feel like I'm diminishing myself. I know, that probably sounds really silly to someone else. Watch it. So I keep it in. Every death, unless it gets to an absurd point, like if I was sitting here dying for like 20 minutes straight, then I probably would just cut it. But my whole purpose with my art, regardless of what it takes, whether it's something as innocuous as gameplay footage or something like my actual writing or my drawing, is to showcase the world as I see it. My way of processing, my way of acting and reacting to things, right? And by cutting any element of that, it automatically lessens the gut punch in my mind. It lessens the overall effect. Because I could show you me doing really well and cut these games and all of this footage to show that I'm like legitimately the best ever, and I can do Alan Wake without taking damage, and you know, which may be true, possibly, but I also, it's not the image I look to present, you know? I'm here doing what I do, how I do it, specifically to showcase myself, I guess, in a way that hopefully sounds less arrogant and more vulnerable, right? Because I don't mean for it to come off as any sort of arrogance. You little... There we go. Hello, friend. You know, I did dodge that. Get away, get away, get away, get away. I promise, I am attempting to make a point in all of my disjointed rambling. This is admittedly why I prefer writing scripts and just writing over talking, because my thoughts are inherently incredibly unorganized to the point of being like broken glass. Like I'll pull at a tangent, get distracted, drop it. Hey, look, I'm doing it again. Speaking of, but you get the image, right? It's like a broken mirror,
it wasn't.
and I'm trying to organize that broken mirror into a coherent thought.
I cannot keep up. You're going too deep. I will try to guide you. Follow the signal.
I'm trying.
You must face yourself. Follow me.
Oh!
And again, I bring that up specifically in this video.
Supposed to lead me to Zane, but the shifts were interfering with it. I had to keep trying. I wouldn't survive alone.
Because it is relevant to this game's, to the story this DLC is telling. It'll become more clear as you delve deeper into the signal, but
the changes were becoming more violent. The street wasn't so much ripped apart as it was missing, like like some great hand had reached down and scooped it up. Everything felt erratic, unstable.
Still a cool shot. Again, I much prefer my own tangible way of writing and ironing things out, but since I can't very easily do that with this format of recording gameplay, I've opted to more or less not do it entirely. I've foregone it completely. This is a far less curated look into how I process things, which is again why I am so hell-bent on keeping it this messy, raw, unpolished thing. If you want something more neatly outlined, more carefully boxed in, there are quite literally hundreds, if not thousands, of other channels who could probably do better. And I'm not saying that as like a, hey, if someone sees this, then, you know, get out. I'm just saying that, like, this is me, vulnerability included. And if that vulnerability makes me look... Oh, shit. If that vulnerability makes me look largely incompetent at the game while I gush about how much it means to me, then so be it. You gotta do what you gotta do. Besides, my actual writing is gonna be... well, is far more coherent than this. Me as a author allows for that vulnerability while still flare gun, use the flare gun, there we go. That took way too long. Am I gonna get killed by these birds? I sort of can. Like I said, rambling broken tangents of glass versus nice, neatly polished, carefully curated picture. It's all in the goal, the aim of like making connections and ooh, ammo. And hoping that even if people don't necessarily like the mess, they will at least respect it, right? This goes without saying, you do not have to like the way I do games or gameplays. That's literally like as obvious as I can make it.
Where are you? Look, I'm trying to follow your goddamn signal.
The dark place is playing tricks on you. You're still going deeper. I'm trying to guide you, but it's hard.
What is this?
I can help you if you just stop sinking.
What? This is bullshit.
It's happening again. Brace yourself.
I was running after Zane, and he was telling me I was going too deep. It was ridiculous, but I was more scared than amused. I felt like I was being hindered by an unseen force in ways I couldn't fight. All I could do was keep going.
Perseverance, Alan. Even when everything's a mess. Even when it's raw and scrambled and unclear. Even when things are hitting you from unseen angles. And it's unfair. And it makes you genuinely annoyed. See, I'm making a point here. I promise there was a point deep down. God, this is why I write books. This is why I write books. Holy shit. Perseverance. That's the whole point of this, is perseverance. Okay, take 2. Chapter 2, take 2. Because that was chapter 1. And like 5 attempts of me getting my ass beat in a diner. Perseverance. And with enough patience, and enough thought, and enough respect for yourself and your limits and your capabilities, that perseverance pays off. Even when you're back into an alley getting quite literally railroaded. See? You just gotta be careful. You just gotta be smart. And you gotta be willing to forgive yourself when you make mistakes. That's the hard part, though. That little added effect of the typewriter, literally, quite literally adding things to the story. Just gotta be patient and let the additions play out as they do. Whether or not you asked for them.
I don't see Barry.
Look, wait, maybe that's him. That's the way to the chopper.
I remembered this. This happened before we found Barry.
Playground. Wakes pathetic memories of the Wonder Years and the contrary little boy pretending he didn't miss his father he never knew. Surged up and beat right down. Merry-go-rounds and slides, eager to cane in his head.
Speaking as somebody with some pretty deep depressive pits, it is remarkable how cruel to yourself you can be. How viscerally just ugly it gets. Ooh, that almost killed me. Oof. Knocking them down. I love how when items fall out of the map boundary, they just instantly die. It's kind of satisfying. There's a part in in vanilla Alan Wake Remastered, when you're under the train tracks, and all of the metal and the barrels and the pipes start flinging at you. When I first played through that, almost every single one of those things trying to kill me flew clean off of the map, off of the boundary zone. And it was the most satisfying thing that I ever had happen in Alan Wake. I'm gonna be honest. It was awesome. It is remarkably how cruel you can be to yourself. And then it is terrifying how quick you can be to brush your own cruelty off. I would like to hope that I never am hurtful toward anyone else. But I also am self-aware enough to know that the damage never just stops at the internal side of things, you know? It sucks. What do we have for a record time here? Oh, 30 minutes, not too bad. Still got a little bit of time I can do.
I had to find the key to get the door open.
Probably call it here shortly, but... Oh dear. Get it? Because it's a deer float trying to kill me? Okay, look, I think I'm funny. Even when nobody else does, and that's what matters in the end, right? As long as I make myself laugh at my terrible jokes, all of my crimes will be forgiven. Oh, the whole truck is pissed. Am I good? Not quite, not quite. There we go. Guns are loaded.
Wait, I got the door open. Run for it.
Alan Wake is an excellent look at depression from an artist's lens. And it's not just depression, it's like agonizing, crushing, crippling depression. And anger and mental issues and substance abuse. Granted, to be equally fair, this is all from my perspective. Someone else who has, never gone through the same kind of experiences I have, they may never interpret this game that way, which would be completely fair. You may play through Alan Wake and only see it as a very pulpy, horror-adjacent game, and you know what? Equally valid interpretation, and I will stand by that. If you play through this game and you don't even remotely glimpse or see any of the things that somebody like me sees, more power to you. That's the beauty with art, right? It lets you interpret things that, while seemingly objective, can very quickly not be.